For March Madness, when Auburn plays, we're going to be doing an homage to the restaurant that I first had good wings in Auburn, Alabama. Touchdowns, Pub and Eatery Sports Bar. And it was so simple. Their wings, all they were butter, honey, and Tabasco with a little bit of crushed pepper and a little bit of black pepper. That's all they had in their wing sauce. And these wings were so good. When I first went to Auburn, this was the only place that had good wings in Auburn, Opelika, Alabama. Everything else, the wings sucked everywhere. All they would do is take Tabasco, bump, and dump it on just like that. Just Tabasco on a chicken wing, and they called those hot wings. They were horrible, but Touchdowns did it right. Luckily, other wings places opened up, like Niffers and the Buffalo Connection, and even the Strut and Duck, where they used my chicken wings, my buffalo chicken wings at that restaurant. So while I was there for 6 years, there was all these different places open up that good chicken wings. But when I first got there, Touchdowns was the only place that had good chicken wings. So tonight, I'm going to be making, and Touchdowns is closed now, so sorry, it's closed forever. But what I'm going to make tonight is these chicken wings, just like Touchdowns had, so that when I watch my Auburn basketball games during March Madness, I can have the feeling like I'm still in Auburn, Alabama, eating those Touchdown wings. So we're going to have our wings in the air fryer here, and what we're going to do first is we're just going to make our sauce, and then we'll cook the wings, and we'll just put the sauce on top. So the sauce, everybody knows how to cook chicken wings, so the sauce is what's important. So go ahead and turn this on. We're going to take a whole stick of butter, just like we do with most wing sauces here in upstate New York. And put it in here and melt it down. Alright. And we're going to put some crushed red pepper. Now I'm going to make these just like Touchdowns did. But if you wanted them to be spicier, this is a powder. You can add any powder you want. This is a Carolina Reaper ground pepper powder. Super hot. A couple flakes of this, cha, and you'll be on fire. So I'm going to put some of this crushed red pepper in there. Not too much. And give this a stir around. Get all that melted butter all over the place. And then a lot of the places in Auburn, Alabama, when I went down there, would put black pepper in their chicken wing sauces. I don't know why, but they did. So we'll do that. Black pepper goes good with honey. So honey with the black pepper flavor is pretty good. So we'll move that, mix that around. You can see my butter's melting really good. And now we'll add some of this this Tabasco. And this is the thing, is when you make buffalo chicken wings, you use red hot. But down south, Tabasco was their big brand, so whenever they made chicken wings, they would use Tabasco instead of red hot. I like Tabasco. When we were making wings down there, we used to mix Tabasco and red hot so that we had the flavor of both. And they do taste different. All the hot sauces pretty much taste different, but Tabasco has a very distinctive flavor. So go ahead and put that in there. And oh, speaking of which, this is also good for wings. Sriracha, Tabasco sriracha. I'm not going to do that because this is they didn't have Tabasco sriracha when Touchdowns was selling their wings, and they also didn't have Mike's Hot Honey, which also is good for putting in chicken wings. But we're going to use just regular honey. So I got some regular honey. We're going to put that in there. Give this a little stir. And just keep adding it. So I would say, like in measurements, I got 1 stick of butter. You would probably have in here a half cup of honey to a 1/4 cup of Tabasco. You could make them half and half, but I just make them to taste. So I remember what they taste like, and whenever I make this sauce, I just add some Tabasco, I add some butter, I add some honey, I stir it around, and when the butter's all melted, I give it a little taste, And then I see myself, do I want to add a little more honey or a little more Tabasco? So it's been a while since I've made this touchdown sauce like this, but it's really good. A lot of places have like a honey hot wing now, a bee sting they call it. But this was back in 1991 that I was going to this place. It was the only place that sold good chicken wings in Auburn, Opelika area. And I'll tell you, coming from the Buffalo area and moving down to Alabama, it was really sad that you couldn't get buffalo wings anywhere. But like I said, me and my brother, we'd make them ourselves at our house, or our apartment. And then I told you the bar I used to work at as a cook, when they decided they were going to have buffalo wings, I gave them my recipe. Ooh, that is so good. All right. A little more Tabasco now. Just a little bit. Ooh, it's good though. There you go. That's about it. All right. So, that's perfect right there. That is perfect. So, I had about that much honey I put in there. I would say that's close to 3/4 a cup to almost a cup. And then I added this much, this was a full bottle, I added this much Tabasco. So, yeah, I guess maybe it was almost 50-50 ratio, because this was a full bottle of Tabasco. And this was not a full bottle of honey. So it might be just 50-50. So this is about, I'd say this is a full cup of Tabasco, and that's a cup of honey. So let's say we just added a cup of honey, a cup of Tabasco, and a stick of butter, and then a little bit of black pepper, and a little bit of the crushed red pepper, cayenne. And there you go. That's our sauce. We'll cook our wings, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done. Alright, so let's take a look at these wings. They look good, huh? Mm-hmm. These wings were from a bar where I went to college. Auburn, right? War Eagle, buddy. Called Touchdowns, right? And all they put in it was butter, honey, and Tabasco. Let's take a look at this. Here we go. These are our delicious touchdown wings. We'll go ahead and try to want some ranch.
Sure.
Really? All right. Ranch or blue cheese? What is your right there? Oh, here. Go ahead, dip it in there. I can't put ranch on wings, even though they do that down south. How is it? Is it good?
Fantastic.
Oh. Mmm. These are awesome, huh? Mm-mm. So good. War Eagle.